Hello everyone! I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming everyday items you might consider junk into a highly useful tool. This old key and this electrical plug might seem useless on their own, but I'll show you how to give them a completely new purpose, capable of some truly surprising feats. My first step is to carefully disassemble the electrical plug. I'm using a screwdriver to remove the screw holding the two halves together. Once the screw is out, I can carefully pry open the plug to reveal the internal components, particularly the brass pins. I'm removing the inner metal components, including the main pins and the small screws holding them in place. I'm taking a red and a blue electrical wire. These wires will carry the signal to our new antenna. I'm stripping a small section of insulation from the end of the blue wire using my pliers. Exposing the copper is crucial for ensuring a solid electrical connection to our components. Next, I'm attaching the stripped end of the blue wire to one of the brass pins from the electrical plug. I'll wrap the copper strands securely around the pin and then tighten the small screw to ensure a firm, reliable connection. A good connection is essential for effective signal transmission. I'm repeating the same process with the red wire. I'll strip the insulation, carefully wrap the copper around the second brass pin, and then use the screwdriver to tighten it down firmly. This creates a dual-channel connection for our antenna. With both wires securely attached to their respective brass pins, I'm now carefully placing these components back into one half of the original plug housing. It's important to align them correctly so the pins protrude as intended. Then, I'll bring the two halves of the housing back together and secure them with the original screw. This forms the base of our key antenna. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'm taking the other ends of the red and blue wires and stripping off their insulation for a longer length. This is to expose more copper strands, which will act as the antenna elements. I'll then twist these exposed strands to create a more robust contact surface. I'm going to carefully wrap the stripped copper strands of the red wire around the top part of the key's head. The goal here is to create a tight, secure physical and electrical connection. This forms one part of our antenna element. To make sure our connections are rock solid and won't come loose, I'm using pliers to carefully crimp and tighten the copper wires around the key. This ensures optimal signal reception and durability for our homemade antenna. Next, I'll take the blue wire and wrap its exposed copper strands around the opposite side of the key. This arrangement ensures that the key acts as an antenna, picking up signals efficiently by utilizing both sides. It's all about maximizing the conductive surface area for better reception. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. And there you have it, our key antenna is ready. I have a wall socket here. This will provide the necessary power for the antenna to function. This system is completely safe and designed to act as a compact, efficient antenna. I am disassembling it by unscrewing the cover to expose the internal connectors. Next, I'm preparing a piece of coaxial cable, which will transmit the signal from our homemade antenna to the television. I'm starting by carefully scoring and stripping back the outer black insulation with a utility knife. This reveals the inner shielding layers. After removing the outer jacket, I'm carefully peeling back the braided wire shield, twisting it to consolidate the strands. Then, I'll strip away the inner insulation to expose the central copper conductor. It's crucial to expose both the central conductor and the twisted braided shield for proper connection to the wall socket. I will connect the coaxial cable to the wall socket. The twisted braided shield goes into one terminal, and the central copper conductor goes into the other. I'm using a screwdriver to firmly tighten these connections, ensuring a strong electrical contact. This setup will allow our small key antenna to interface with the television, boosting its signal. After connecting the wires, I will close the cover of the socket. I will connect the modified plug and the wall socket that has been fitted with a coaxial cable. This prepares the wall socket to receive our antenna signal. I need to prepare the other end of the coaxial cable for connection to the antenna. I'll strip the outer jacket and expose the inner conductor and shielding. Then, I'll attach a right-angle F connector to this end of the cable. This type of connector is common for TV inputs and makes for a neat installation. This completes our DIY antenna assembly, making it ready for testing. As you can see before, the TV displayed a no signal message. I'm taking the other end of the coaxial cable, which already has an F connector, and screwing it directly into the TV's antenna input. But look now, it's incredible how effective this simple DIY antenna is. We went from a blank screen with no signal to crystal clear reception with just a few common household items. This project really shows that you don't need expensive equipment to get great results. I'm switching through channels with the remote, and we're getting clear, crisp images from various channels. This simple DIY key antenna is working perfectly, bringing in free-to-air broadcasts without any issues. It's truly amazing what you can achieve with a little ingenuity. Just to prove it's not magic, let me unplug the antenna from the back of the TV. See, instantly, no signal appears again. This confirms that our DIY device is indeed responsible for pulling in those channels. Now, let's plug it back in. And just like that, the signal returns, and we have live TV once more. It's consistently working across various channels. Our incredible, multifunctional TV signal booster. Our incredible, multifunctional antenna, made from a simple key and an electrical plug. This DIY device proves that with a little creativity, you can achieve amazing things and save money. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.